Clash against King Charles really shows no abating, given the fact that he's done his very best to bring up his youngest son, despite what that particular youngest son, Prince Harry, may claim. But then, of course, you get other situations developing that are beyond your control. We've seen in the past, haven't we, with documentaries, that mad musical about Prince Andrew over on Channel 4, which we've spoken about, the Newsnight event, which was his own undoing. But then the royals really can do nothing about certain documentaries that are put together by production teams speculating the bigger stories that they clearly have no concrete evidence about. One such bigger story is all about the fractious and alleged broken relationship between Prince Charles at the time and Prince Harry. Now they've decided to update that particular documentary, and this time around it's the king and his youngest son. Can fences be mended, or some useless title like that? But what's interesting here is they're basically claiming a rather grotesque claim regarding the king and his youngest son. As ever, though, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you're keeping well on this wonderful day today. Let's have a big wave, whatever you're doing. Yes, you can come on, you can do it. I know, we're all tired. It's coming towards the end of the week. It's not easy, is it? You put yourself out, you've done washing, you've cleaned up, you've tied it. I know, exhausting life we all have, isn't it? Why are you looking at me as if, no, you don't do those things? Oh, yes, I do. Let me tell you, it's not just sitting here talking to you, busy time. We've got Boris Johnson under scrutiny, Wednesday not, many different things in the political world. And then, of course, you get asked to review things like this. This is a brand new documentary which is popping up over on the Little Watch channel, Channel 5 over here in the United Kingdom. The particular documentary is really focusing on the fractious relationship now between King Charles and his youngest son, Prince Harry. And rightly so, people are interested, but I can't really see exactly where this particular documentary can go. So their main hook about this story is this, that apparently, according to insiders, it was King Charles who decided to exercise some right of authority to have his youngest son removed out of Afghanistan when things were getting particularly difficult and dangerous. Now, there's not a shred of evidence to back this particular claim up. That doesn't stop these mainstream media documentaries. According to a very good source, obviously people like the Queen, Camilla, King Charles, Prince William, Catherine, everybody was very concerned about Prince Harry out in Afghanistan. Of course, on the other side of the coin, there are substantiated claims that Prince Harry was never ever in danger. In fact, was given the code name or fun name of Bunker Harry, seemingly because he was that far away from absolute danger. Only the people serving alongside him and Prince Harry himself know the truth on that. But did the king absolutely exercise the right to withdraw Prince Harry from active service? Well, according to a very good source at Buckingham Palace and at Kensington Palace, he never once interfered in this. This was Harry's own personal decision. Now, again, Harry didn't visit this particular claim or indeed address it in his best-selling book, Spare. But as I often say here on the show, when you're dealing with the mainstream media, they don't necessarily want to address the truth. And what's interesting here also is the talking heads, the experts discussing this, basically speculate all around it. Meanwhile, you're led to believe by this particular documentary that the king was interfering in the sort of army career of his youngest son without absolutely any concrete evidence whatsoever. So I'll leave it to you to decide whether you believe the version of events that the king stood by proudly watching his son develop his own army career. And if this was the case, then simply, why did Prince Harry not detail this in his best-selling book, Spare? As ever, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.